Hello everyone to the Mac Directory YouTube channel, and as you can guess from the title, I'm going to show you quickly how to install Steam for you noobs. Before we start, I want to make sure you point up some of the essential things you need before we start the installation. I will went straight to the point, is that you make sure to update your system. I am using Fedora here, which are based out of Red Hat. So it uses RPM and it uses DNF as its default package manager. So if you're on Fedora or Red Hat based operating system or Linux distros, you want to type sudo DNF either update or upgrade. So you choose one, and then it will ask you to get some prompt like yes or no. Just type yes and make sure your system's up to date. If you're on Ubuntu base, you wanted to go with sudo apt update first, and then if there's any packages that needs to be upgraded, type sudo apt upgrade and make sure your system is up to date. Or for some distros like Linux Mint, you would probably have like the update manager, something over here somewhere. If you're on Fedora, you click here updates, and as you can see I am updated, but it's not important right now. It's mostly like Firefox packages and stuff. We can skip that. So now let's go to the installation. Now there's two ways to install Steam. First is through your GUI, where your distro is built in Software Center. If you're on Mint, you'll probably have the software manager. If you're on Fedora or Ubuntu, you probably have GNOME software, something like that. And once you open it, you're gonna click search, whatever it is, and type Steam. This one, Steam Launcher. Now, whatever distro that you're using, you probably have the option like here. Like if you're on Mint, you probably have like System Package or Flatpak. In my case, we have RPM or Flatpak. Now, I would personally go with flathub or flatpak, regardless of what distro you're using. If you're on Ubuntu, you're probably running AppImage. If you're on Fedora, you're probably using RPM. Now, for other Fedora user, in your first installation, you probably want to install RPM Fusion. So you can have this option right here. Otherwise, it would just be flathub. It's gonna be just as easy as clicking install right here. But let me show you another way around. We're gonna close this on our terminal, and yeah, just type sudo apt install Steam. This is the first way for you Debian user. Now this would normally install the AppImage version. Don't want that, we want flathub. Now this works on both Fedora or Debian, so that command is not starts with sudo, sorry, like flatpak install com.valvesoftware all lowercase .steam with uppercase s, something like this. Now you can also start with ends it with -y, so it would automatically download without having you to prompt on anything, but we will try one with something like this. Make sure it's exactly com.valvesoftware.Steam with just the uppercase s. Now hit enter, give a match, and there you go. There it is. It requires all of this. Now why I recommend installing Flatpak, because it will automatically install whatever packages it needed, so you don't need to install the dependencies yourself. It just do it itself. So just type y here and let it install. It will probably take a while depending on your system, hard drive. Are you using an M.2 or still on hard drives, and also your internet speed. I would probably just going to fast forward this in the editing. So yeah, Okay, so I missed something. So if you're on Fedora, you also need to enable flathub, so you were able to download Steam here through flathub on the GNOME software setup. So the easiest way to do that is just to open your browser and go to flathub.org website, and then just like on somewhere here, over here, it's setup. Now choose your Linux distribution. Let's just say I open up Linux Mint right here. There you go, built into Linux Mint. So to do that, if you're on Fedora like me, it will 1 second, it's just so there you go. It will ask you to copy and paste this command into your terminal. Just do that, it's very recommended to you. Also there are some guide for other distros as well. And it's just finished downloading for Rocky Linux, Red Hat, Manjaro, Arch, Debian, Chrome OS, Ubuntu, CentOS, and some other operating systems. So it's just always good to check on how to set up flathub here on your Linux distro. Alright, so the installation is complete just like this, and boy, you can close this and Steam is installed. Now, missing permission for input device. This is you're not going to be worried about this. This is only when you're trying to use gamepads and controllers. You're going to play with mouse and keyboards. Just okay in this, and any moment now Steam would just launch. I mean, for the first time it's always going to take some minute or two to launch for the first time, but once you logged in, set up everything, it will just be as is any other application. It's just like the first time launch. Right now we have Steam launch here, but sometimes on the initial launch, whatever time you're going to launch Steam, the Steam app is just not going to open. No matter how hard you try to run it, shortcut, or you have a search app like me, either how many times you try it will just won't start. The easiest way to fix the issue is to open terminal and type the flatpak run command, which essentially just run it to flatpak. Now type flatpak run com.valvesoftware.Steam with uppercase S. So in your first initial launch, you would probably see some updates because Steam was trying to update itself, and once the update is finished, then Steam will launch and you can proceed with the login green screen. So that's it about this very short video on how to install Steam for your complete beginners, and I'm pretty sure the video is going to be a bit long, but I was trying to explain everything that you need to do, trying to explain what is what as short as I can. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is my first video anyway. Bye.